Hey there, hope you're doing great, because I certainly am. My name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I'm hoping for some drama on the course today as you get into this ranked tour event. Let's do this. And this one's around 175 yards out. This one's leaning to the right. And from the greenside sand, let's have a nice out here. All right, grab that flat stick. We're out of here. All right, let's go. This one for the par. Okay, even par at the moment. All right, have a good tee shot. We got a par 3 for the second hole. Well, you put a nice swing onto that one. And this one is from way, way out. Okay, here's a par putt. All right, that putt will go. And you're at even par currently. Teeing up on hole number 3. Going to the beach. All right, setting up in the fairway sand. Oh, you didn't hit this one, but that's okay. Good job with that chip shot. And this is about 4 feet. And after that one, currently sitting at even par. And sliding into this par 4 fourth hole. Let's see what you can do. Great drive. That was some power. And we've got about 150 yards to the pin from here. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. This one's 9 feet away. Ooh, brought your score down to 1 under after that one. All right, here we go. Par 4 on the 5th. And look at this. You've got all of that one. I'm sure of it. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. Well, this one's flying out of the rough. Might be too much. All right, 36 feet away. This putt's moving to the left, up the hill. So far, so good. Oh, and the putt won't go. And tapping in for par. And you're currently sitting at 1 under for the day. We've made it to the 6th hole. Yeah, that'll play. Here we go, 225 yards or so away. 3 strokes off the lead as well. And it looks like you're putting for eagle from here. That's not bad at all. Okay, here we go. You've got this left for your eagle. Let's make it count. Starting this one out pretty good. All right, give this a tap. Okay, let's see what the next hole has in store for us. All righty, down to 2 under par after that. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. My word, that was some serious power. And here's our second shot on the 7th. And here we have a very long putt to contend with. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Oh, this one's starting out okay. Oh, and it doesn't go down. And after that hole, let's take a look at the standings, see where everyone is on this society event. And currently sitting at 2 under par. In this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole. Was tidy. 7-foot putt coming up. Oh, that was supposed to be a birdie. Well, that one wasn't exactly hard. And after that hole, you're 2 under par. And the 9th hole is a par 3. A little too much to the right. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Oh, the chip's denied. Here we go, bogey putt. That hole puts you up to 1 under. And the back 9 begins with a par 4. Well, this looks pretty safe. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. Setting up with a sandy old lie. Oh, so close. If you still want to save that par, this is the time to do it. You need this to go. And you are 1 under after that one. Okay, the wind's blowing on this one, right to left. Come on, get right. And that'll do. Grab your putter. Okay, 13 feet to the hole. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Going towards that hole. That was fantastic. And you're 2 under par for the round. And here we are, 12th hole, and we have a par 4. Oh my goodness, this one's not gonna land, I don't think. That should do nicely. Okay, this one's 20 feet. This one is going downhill, and I think a little bit to the left. Oh, this one's looking okay. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. And let's see what happens here on the 13th hole. We are in the deep stuff here. Nicely out of that rough. Now let's get into that green. And this is our 3rd shot. Well, unfortunately, we missed the green here. Oh, just missed the old chip there. And after that, your score will bump up to 2 under. And now the par 4, 14th. Nice, that's some solid contact. Okay, about 215 yards or so to the pin. Approach shot worked out just fine. Okay, this one's 19 feet. This one starts off pretty straight, then goes to the right. This one's looking decent. Oh, somehow it doesn't go down. And that will go. 2 under par for the day after that one. And here is the par 3, 15th. All right, if you can get this to go, yeah, it's worth celebrating. We'll put it that way. This one's way out there. Let's see what goes down. All right, starting this one way outside the left of the hole. All right, here is a look at our par putt. All right, you're sitting right at 2 under for the moment. And we got a left to right cross breeze on this hole. All righty, second shot on the 16th. I like it. I like what you did there. This one's for birdie. And as that drops, that's your 5th birdie of the day. You brought things down to 3 under after that one. All right, here we go. Number 17. This one's a par 4. That's a good one. I'm okay with that. All right, good luck with this 15-footer. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, right by. Just a little tap needed here. And 3 under par for the day. Teeing up now on the final hole of this course. And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now. Ooh, look at you. Putting for eagle here. And for a final score of 65 here today. And this one's going pretty hard right to left. Oh, almost in there. Oh, that's chalk it up to bad luck. Just forget about that immediately. And as we head our separate ways, it's gonna be 3 under par for you. Okay, that will do it for me. Thank you so much for playing, and we will see you soon. Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question. And I can't wait to see how far up that leaderboard you can move today in this ranked tour event. Hopefully you snag some birdies out there today. Good shot. This one's about 120 yards out. That's safe. We've got a 17-foot putt on this one. Oh, man. And after that first hole, you're at even par. Good to see. All right, par 4 for the second hole. Let's see what we can do. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely hammered that one. And this shot's about 75 yards to the pin. And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. Careful with this one. This is from way out. All right, let's get back on this green here. Okay, here comes a 9-foot putt. And you are sitting at 4 over on the round and teeing off now in a long par 4. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. And from the rough, not sure you caught enough of the ball here. Here we go. Let's save par on this one. 7-foot putt here. 5 over par currently. And the fourth hole, we have a par 3. You had that one dialed in, didn't you? Here we go. Birdie putt coming up. And now we saunter onto the tee of the par 4 fifth hole. Okay, be very careful. This could go squirrely. It's really deep into this rough. What happened there? And this next putt for the par. Well, this one's on a line. Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh, no. And sitting at 5 over par for the day. Now let's see what we can do here on the 6th. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that approach. Great chip shot there. Pure. That's pure. All right, now let's set our sights to the next. Okay, 7th hole is a par 4. Whoops, that's not great. Well, your approach is heading a little leftward. Fingers crossed for a nice up and down out of this greenside bunker. Okay, we're out of that bunker. A little bit of work left to do, but no worries. That's going to do just nicely. And you're currently sitting at 5 over. And the 8th hole laid out right in front of us here. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully you get the right pace on this one. It is extremely long. I'll take that from that type of distance. Okay, well putt. Now let's move on. And you're currently 5 over for the day. And the front 9 ends here with this par 5. Look at you, just absolutely hammering that. Way to chip that one close. Well done. Okay, moving on. 5 over par currently. Teeing off here on a par 4, not all that long. Oops, that's no good. And the ball is below your feet, and that's going to tend to send it to the right. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Okay, here's our third shot. This one's 31 feet out. I think this one's breaking to the left. Looks like you got a line on this. It's setting up here for the bogey. Okay, we're moving on. Let's get this next hole. And you're sitting right at 6 over at the moment. And here we go. Par 3, 11th hole. A little wayward on that approach. Oh, pretty good with the chipper there. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 12th hole. Let's do it. Those shots are going to happen to you. Safely on the green. This one's about 25 feet out. This putt looks like it's going uphill to the right. All right, give this a little tap and we can move on. All right, you're at 8 over currently. Here comes the 13th hole. You're coming off a bit of a bogey streak, 3 in a row, but it's a new hole here. Let's see how you do from the green side rough. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. All right, moving along. Let's see what the scorecard says. All right, 9 over par for the day. And now the 14th hole. It's a par 3. Good job. Here we go. This drops and you got a bird. Starting this way out to the right. Let's see it turn. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. And now the 15th hole. This one is a par 4. Would you look at the distance on this? Good shot. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. Currently sitting at 8 over. Okay, I have a good tee shot here now on the 16th. Yikes. Okay, out of the rough, and this might not be enough. Well, turns out you're in the fairway. That's a solid deal. There we go. Good shot. And here we go. Potential birdie. Oh, just a tap in here. And your score is 8 over par currently. We got a par 4 here on the 17th. Be careful with this one. We're in the deep stuff. I think you might be coming up a bit short from the rough here. Okay, you gotta get this to go if you want to save par. Nicely done. And that's 8 over par at the moment. And best of luck as you bring this one on home here on the 18th hole. Oh, no good. I don't think you're going to make it here out of the rough. Okay, let's get on to the green next. And this putt for a 77 here today. Oh, look at this thing. All right, all we need is a little tap here. Let's do it. And you've dropped that one in there for bogey on this final hole. Okay, we're done here. That's a +9 on the scorecard at the end of the day. Well, that's it for me. This is where we go our separate ways. Thank you for the round. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. We are starting our day with a par 5. Let's load up and fire this into the fairway and take it from there. All right, setting up in the pine straw here. This could get dicey. Okay, third shot. Yeah, something was amiss on that swing, I think. Okay, and from the sand. Nicely out of the sand, but big putt coming up. All right, you've got this for bogey. All right, let's move on to the next. Well, we got some wind to deal with on this one. Okay, second shot here on the second. And that green slopes away from you, so this approach could go a little long if you're not careful. Oh, look at this. Well, that'll play pin high for us. Here comes a 3-footer. And that'll bring you down to even par after that one. Good job. And it's a par 3 for the third hole. And are we on the green? We're on the green, yes. A hole, though, I still can't see it. I'm just going to have to hope we get this close. Oh, and the par slipped through our fingers there. No good. Okay, let's see what we can do on the next hole. All right, let's load up. We got a par 5, fourth hole. So far, so good for this one. Ooh, you might not like where this one's going. Setting up here in the first cut of rough. All right, we've got a plugged lie in the bunker. Nothing great about that. Good luck. Ooh, that chip almost went. All right, you've got about 6 feet here. Right by. All right, let's try to get this one down for double. Okay, let's head to the next. And currently sitting at 3 over par. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Good job. This is setting up to be around 150 yards to the pin. Oh, your approach is heading left. Okay, let's get this ball in the hole. This to save par. Oh, come on, ball. Come back to us. Come back. It's setting up in the green side rough. Come on, get in the hole. And that's 4 over for you. And we have a par 4 here on the 6th. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. And I don't think you got enough club on this one out of the sand. This one to save par. And right now you sit at 4 over par. We are on the 7th hole. Let's see what we can do. Oh, that was a fine swing. Fine swing. Oh, that chip was robbed from you. Okay, let's scope out our standings now. Okay, par 3, 8th hole is next. Okay, this is putting to the extreme. This is so far away from the cup, it's crazy. Good luck. And 7 feet to the cup. And you're currently sitting at 4 over par. Wind blowing left to right on this one. And dunked. Okay, and from the sand. Okay, we're out of the sand and into the shorter stuff. Good job. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin. Oh man, that's wet. All right, good luck here. You've got 22 feet to go. Okay, this one for the quadruple bogey. All right, that leaves you at 8 over par. All right, the 10th hole here is a par 5. And the tee shot's looking decent. You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf. Setting up with a sandy old lie. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. Little too hard. Here is a 12-footer. Oh, man. All right, let's tap her on in and continue on our way. And the putt drops. And after that one, 9 over par for the day. And on this one, the wind is picked up. It's going left to right. Oh, tee shot's looking good. And this shot is around 170 yards away. Setting up here now for our third shot. Okay, careful on this one. We're in the green side rough. Ooh, nice little chip on that one. And that putt drops for back-to-back bogeys. Okay, 10 over for your round. And now we head over to the par 3/12. Going a bit left of the pin. And the chip drops. Nice par. All right, here we go. 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Well, I hope you can hold on to the fairway. Little less than pure on that swing. And what are you thinking? What are you thinking out of this fairway bunker? Let's see what you got. Okay, I'd classify this under the safe shot category. Way to get out of that bunker. Okay, you got this one out to the left. Okay, let's see what the next hole has for us. It looks like we're ready to go here on the 14th. All right, from the beach. Well, we're going to the sand. Okay, from the green side sand. Hopefully we get up and down from here. Well played out of the sand. We're on the green. Here is a bogey putt. Okay, tap this one in and let's move on. All right, there you go. That wind's blowing right into our face on this one. There we go. That's looking good. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Okay, green side sand. Let's see what you have. Here's a 17-foot putt. Ooh, right by. And just inches to the hole. Duh. And on to number 16. We have a par 4 on this one. Not the greatest contact on that one. We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or two extra on this shot. Well, might not like the results here. All you got to do is put that in the hole for par. Oh, that's too bad. 6 feet to the cup. All right, best of luck here on number 17. And to save par. Just a slight little break in this one to the left, I think. All right, let's give this one a tap in and move to the next. That one goes down, and that's for a bogey. And that's back-to-back bogeys. Got a headwind to deal with on this hole. Not the greatest of contact on that one. Okay, we're pretty deep into this rough. Gonna need a good hack at this. Oh, no good. I think we're heading to the sand. Okay, let's do this. Let's get out of this bunker and on our way. And I think you might be short here from the sand. Here's a 20-foot putt. Oh, this has my attention. All right, you did most of the work. Okay, let's put this one in the cup and then bomb over to the clubhouse. All right, thank you so much for the round. That was great to spend a little time outdoors with you, and hopefully we'll see you soon.